Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we are out here on Lime's playground map, and we're going to be having a little bit of a jump battle between three very interesting trucks, all with their own unique aspects of basically ridiculous levels of suspension travel that should either help or dramatically hurt their jumping capability. Now, here we have Lime's Aries. Now, it's on the largest mud tires that we can put on it, as well as the, let's call it the water crossing suspension. Or, well, we don't have to call it that, because that's what it's actually called. Now, the water crossing suspension, as you guys know, raises this thing to some incredibly high levels, but the next two trucks are in a league of their own. Next up is Monstermax 2. Now, Monstermax 2 is going to have the fast transmission setup. It's also going to have, obviously, its massive, massive tires. And then third on the list is Frog's Monstrosity with the largest suspension, the largest tires, the max power engine, and the fastest transmission. Now, let's go to the first option, which is the Aries, and we'll give it a run. Let's go ahead and leave the garage, and we'll see what we can do. Let's fire it up. Now, I wanted to make sure that we routed the exhaust out under the bed because I didn't really want to have to deal with not being able to see where I was going. I didn't want to have to be blinded by my own truck the entire time. Now, the jump that we're going to be attempting is the massive ramp right behind the tail of the airplane, basically. Now, in order to get maximum speed for this, I'm actually going to back up to the tree line. I'm going to start beyond where the concrete ends. So, where we are in the Aries right now is about where we're going to start. So, let's see. Let me inch forward just a little bit. Alright, this is going to be big. This is going to be really, really, really big. Really, really, really big. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm going to wait to activate that suspension until we're close to the jump. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, come on! Oh, that didn't really work, did it? I had to lift to activate the suspension, so it didn't really... You know, if our suspension had been down, we would have been fine. We would have actually legitimately been fine if our suspension had been down. We're going to give this thing another run because I was too worried about it flipping over backwards with the suspension up, but I feel like if that was the only run I gave it, it would kind of be a little bit unfair to it. So now we're going to grab Monstermax 2 and see what happens to it when we take it off that same exact massive jump. Now, as far as the transmission in this thing right now goes, we're obviously running the fast one, and it's going to be a lot quicker than it would be with the realistic transmission. The only thing about it is we really have to be careful not to touch the steering too much while we're going, because the angle at which that four-wheel steer operates is just too much angle to be putting in an input at high speed. Because if you put in an input at high speed, you'll really throw your direction off, and then it'll start basically bobbing back and forth. And once it starts doing that, you're in trouble. Come on. There's 6th gear. It's staying super level. Dude, that was perfect. There was literally no issue with that whatsoever. That was absolutely and entirely perfect. Wow. Okay, so now finally, we're going to go ahead and run the Monstrosity off the same jump. This is with the largest possible tires, the highest power possible engine, and the fastest possible transmission. So this is going to be an absolute send of a jump. It's going to be an absolute unit of a jump, that's for sure. It's probably also going to be the farthest send I've ever done on that particular jump. Let me see if I can get out of the trees. All right, 3, 2, 1. Full send, come on. Come on, there's 5th gear. Oh my God. All right, it threw the back end up and over really badly, but it might actually have enough room to do a full flip. Are you going to land it? Are you going to land it? Not quite. Are you going to have enough speed to land it? So technically, if you want to count that, technically, I guess it landed with a couple of barrel rolls in between. Now, I wanted to grab Monstermax 2 because I do have an interesting idea, and I want to see if it can work. Now, you see that row of junk cars over there? I wonder if it'll actually let me put some kind of vehicle just right there. I have no idea if this is actually going to work, but let's see. So, I don't know, Chevrolet Apache. Oh my god, it will work. Oh my... You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me right now, because this is about to be absolutely ridiculous if this works. Okay, so I wanted to get a little bit of a better view of this line of cars, because now that I've got a little bit of a better view of it, let me find the Apache again. It was just kind of like the first default vehicle that I came to, and let's put one here, and one, I don't know, here, and one here. Sometimes it gets a little picky on where it'll let you put them, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to kind of put them wherever. And now we're going to attempt to crush some of those in Monstermax 2. Let's see what happens to the physics when we actually put this to the test, because Monstermax 2 crushing some Chevy Apaches is going to be brilliant if the physics system cooperates and if this challenge works. So let's go ahead and spin you back around. Oh god, that was sketchy. Alright, this is either going to be a big success or a physics explosion. In 3, 2, 1, full send. Oh, come on. What the heck? Okay. Physics are apparently very unhappy right now. Oh my god. What? I have never seen the physics model do this before. Whoa. That one is actually coming apart. It's literally pushing us out of the... That separated the cab from the frame and turned the truck. Okay, there's some weird stuff going on right now. I need to send that jump, like actually send it this time, and then land on top of those and see what happens. Now you can see they've deactivated their own physics. So if we land on one of those, like just straight up out of midair, that's most likely going to have catastrophic effects on the physics system, which is good. All right, let's see. Easy, and go. All right, come on, and boom. You know, nothing catastrophic happened, which is honestly slightly disappointing for me because I really wanted to see something wild and crazy happen, and I feel like it would have been... This one just will not stop freaking out. This one just straight up will not stop freaking out. Just SnowRunner things, right? Oh my god. Are you gonna, like, just launch my truck in the air? Please launch my truck in the air, please. Please. Or don't. I mean, or do that. Like, invert your frame, I guess. If that's what you prefer, I guess that's what we can do. Now, my question is, should we add to this pile? I think we should. Because I feel like it will add to the overall, like, actual level of ridiculousness that is going on right now. All right, easy. What am I talking about, easy? There's nothing easy about this. Physics are broken. Oh, yep, I've gone over now. Okay. Dude, physics are actually broken over there. Physics are on another planet over there. That has not gone well for really anybody involved, especially that one Chevy Apache that's sitting directly, like, directly nose down. So let's fly over there in, well, what is quite literally the slowest fly cam of all time. And let's throw some bigger vehicles into this mix, because I, for one, want to turn up the level of craziness a little bit further than it already is. So let's find something... We could do some 1500s. I'm down for some 1500s. It's one of those moments where you're like, what do you say we crash the game? We probably won't actually crash the game, but we may very well get dang close. Like, we really, truly may very well get dang close. So, and now for good measure, some loafs as well, because no SnowRunner party is complete without a few loafs in the mix. All right, let's see. Throw you right there, throw you right there. This is bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now before we attempt this. This is really bad, and I definitely do not recommend doing it unless you are prepared for ridiculous consequences. Oh boy, let's go. Oh, my frames! My frames! Oh, my poor frames! Oh my god! Dude, my poor frame rate! Oh, this is so bad! Oh my god, that is so bad. Dude, okay. We're coming back, but in monstrosity now. The only reason, I'm confident that the only reason I haven't, like, experienced an actual PC explosion right now is because my system is as powerful as it is. And it's not the most powerful system in the world, but it's more powerful than your standard one. And, oh, look at this pile of, like, literally, like, just vehicles at this point. What's funny is, it's not, like, my frames are not freaking out as bad now. The physics are mad, but, like, other than that, it went pretty well. It really did go pretty dang well, all things considered. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it went pretty dang well. And now to finish this off, we're gonna actually grab the Aries and send it for one more jump with the suspension in high mode. Now, the thing is, we're gonna have to be so careful because if you drive quickly with the suspension in high mode, you'll pretty much just, like, flip the thing over. You have to give it, like, these really delicate throttle inputs and steering inputs, because obviously it wasn't designed to drive like this. This was just designed as a joke, and it ended up making its way into the game because so many people asked Limes to do it. So I'm actually going to put the suspension back down while I turn around, because otherwise, yeah, otherwise that happens, and it happens very quickly. You gonna actually flip back over this time, or are you oofed? Okay, no, you're fine. Not backwards. I'd really rather you not do that. All right, let's turn you around one more time. Back forward and back again. Okay. So, we're gonna have to be very careful here, but let's go. Easy. I didn't want low? Bruh. Fourth gear. This is like half throttle, by the way. Oh, it downshifted. Fifth gear. First gear. What the heck? Why did you... Why did it just randomly go back to first gear on me? I have never experienced something in SnowRunner doing that. That is something that I have genuinely never, ever, ever experienced before in this game. And I still, to this moment, don't know why it did that. I mean, I'm sure there's some answer in the physics system somewhere, but that makes absolutely no sense to me. Why don't we go ahead and start on the concrete just to... Are you serious? Well, I guess I sort of saved it. Now, one last run at this, because I feel like at this point, it is not happy with me. It is not happy with me one bit. All right. Backing it up. Suspension mode up, and let's go. It's going up, it's going up, it's going up. That's 8th gear, and full send! Well, we finally got it right. Landing's ought to be pretty, though. Oh. I was expecting it to bounce, but all it did was physics glitch. So, at the end of the day, this video was definitely an interesting mixture of physics glitches and vehicle crushing. But if you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on it in the comments down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.